Taylor, welcome to Podcastina.
Thank you for having me. I'm just going to be looking at your dog, your beautiful dog, the whole time.
Thank you. Well, I will do the same and look at your beautiful dog. Who can we show the camera? Because she's not in view.
This is my beautiful dog, and that's your beautiful dog.
Oh. This is the first double dog episode of Podcastina. I love it. I feel like Monty forgot for a second that she was there.
They were.
Now he's going to get all amped. Oops.
This is great. This is the best episode you've done so far.
Yeah, I would agree.
Hi, puppy. What a great guy. You found him in a box?
Is
that what you said?
No, on Craigslist.
Oh, but not in a box.
No.
He was. I know someone else who got a dog in a box. I get Craigslist. When I think Craigslist, I think like homeless people, and it's Anyways, what a great guy.
Thank you.
The best dog is the sexy dog that someone could have spent $16,000 for, but then you rescued it. So you're a good person, but then you have the cute dog.
Does Craigslist count as rescue? Because I always feel like I need to preface the story by saying that I got rejected from 8 rescue dogs before I stooped to Craigslist. But to me, he's a pre-rescue because he would have ended up at a shelter had I not gotten him ahead of his situation.
I don't know the rules, but I feel like, look at this guy. I feel like if you didn't get it from a breeder, you're a good person.
Yeah.
If you got it from a breeder, whatever.
Still a good person.
I know a guy who sometimes, a lot of the time, I know a guy who got a dog from a breeder because his girlfriend got a dog from the breeder because they just kept rejecting her. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Well, I want a dog."
Right.
And so like she bought a dog. People, and then everyone in LA, they go, they meet your dog. It's really invasive, intrusive, whatever the word is. People go, "Oh, what a beautiful dog. Rescue?" They're like, "Are you a good person?"
Yeah.
Just checking to make sure.
Immediately.
Most people ask that. Is that everywhere? You're from Cleveland.
They don't do that so much in Cleveland. It is kind of an LA thing because everybody has to virtue signal here.
Yeah, it is virtue signal, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm actually trying to maybe work on a bit about this. I'm trying to figure out how to write it, but that dog owners, like nobody bullies you as a dog owner as much as other dog owners, because not only is there the rescue breeder conversation, but there's also the did you fix your dog? Make sure you fix your dog. And there's a lot of pressure to do that. And I remember when it came time to fix him, which I did. Like I did take care of it because I did a lot of research and I ultimately kind of got nervous about his potential higher risk for cancer if I didn't remove his balls. Right. So I did end up doing it, but it was something I was like really on the fence about. Because
it's like you're like anti-circumcision.
Potentially.
And you put it in the same, because you're like, are we cutting off his balls because the Torah says we're supposed to?
Right.
Or because it's the best thing for his health?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. And I mean, his balls were so cute. They were
it's really because they were cute.
They were adorable. And I was just nervous that it was going to impact him to like get rid of his source of testosterone. I didn't know. There's arguments for both sides, and there's apparently hormone replacement therapy that you could do for dogs, but we're not going to go that far.
There's also they have prosthetic testicles.
Mm-hmm. We're not going to go that far.
Okay, I'm just trying to help. Look at this guy. Is he okay? Do you think he misses them?
I don't think. No, I guess I did it in the right window to where he probably would have had some behavioral stuff, and that's another argument for fixing them is you don't want them to mark their territory or be aggressive or any of those things if you like leave the balls.
I don't think he's so hairy. I don't even think he probably thinks they're still there.
He might.
He can't see them.
Yeah. He doesn't know what goes on back there. There's just like twigs and all sorts of stuff gets stuck back there. That's the issue with having a fluffy dog.
I worked with this comedian. My first time on the road was with this comedian, Max Alexander, rest in peace. And he's a bigger comedian. He's one of those guys that was like, who's a fat comic. That was the thing in the 80s or whatever. And he lost weight. He had to get it back because his whole shtick is being a fat guy.
Wow.
And like that's how you did it back then. And he had a joke. I'm gonna ruin it, but like, I just love a joke that you just hear from a Vegas fat comedian guy. He's like, he says, I told my doctor I'm so fat I can't even see my penis. And the doctor says, have you tried to diet? And he says, yeah, even if it's green, I still can't see it. That's how I feel about this guy. Because he's hairy, he's beautiful and perfect. But
Thank you.
What was your first? That was my first road work was in Reno at the Improv in Reno or Lake Tahoe. Reno Improv with this guy. What was your first road
It's so
gig?
ironic that you're saying that because it was also Reno.
With Wayne?
That's so crazy. No,
Booker
I
Wayne?
went to the Laugh Factory.
Oh,
it was on
yeah?
the Reno side,
Yeah.
not the Tahoe
The
side.
Silver Legacy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I remember the green room was like a janitorial closet, but I was so excited to be there because I think I was like a year into doing stand-up, and I was just so stoked to be on the road.
Who were you with?
J. Chris Newberg.
Okay. And did you see the town, or did you stay in the casino?
My best friend at the time was living in Tahoe, so I was staying with her and looking around Tahoe. But it was winter, so we were snowed in, and there wasn't like a whole heck of a lot to do.
Right. And you're not friends anymore?
No, we're still friends.
You said my best friend at the time. Is this your new best friend?
She's just in Cleveland now,
She
but
got
she
downgraded.
was.
Does she know
Does she know what?
that she's not your best friend anymore?
No, she is my best friend. The reason
she's your best friend at that time and also at this time.
at that time, yeah.
Okay.
At that
That's
time, she
fun.
was in Tahoe.
That's fun. It's kind of a passive aggressive thing to do because she's watching this, she's thinking she got downgraded, but now she knows she's still in.
She's still
so
in.
She had to feel that first.
Oh, that's my girl. That's been my girl for 31 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're from Ukraine?
Yeah.
And then you grew up in Cleveland?
Yep.
When did you move here?
94.
Or what age did you move here, I mean?
Oh, I was turning 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you. International.
I know. No accent. Got lucky.
You don't have either accent.
I have been called out for having a bit of a Cleveland accent from time to time. I will drag an A here and there.
Like, what is... Do it.
Oh, gosh. I'm stumped for what words I would do, but apparently there's a Midwestern accent.
Right. People think I'm from places because I sound like this, but I think I'm just weird.
Where are you from?
San Diego.
Okay.
But like,
semi-local.
but I've said like New York. I've said I've mentioned I lived in New York. People go, "Oh yeah, I could tell," and I'm like, "What?" Then I said my mom's from Chicago. Oh yeah, I see the. I'm like, "What?" People like I have a few different places that people have been like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense why you talk like that."
I could see you being from a city
Careful.
for sure. Just the pace at which you speak is a little bit faster sometimes. Not consistently, but sometimes. And that could be taken as a city pace.
That's funny because people think I'm like slow and I like when I moved to New York when I was 21, I stressed some New Yorkers out because I was too chill. They were like alarmed and they couldn't handle it. Did you ever live in New York?
No, but I used to go a lot.
It was good for me because I was like 21 to 23 when I was there, and like I learned to stop saying please and thank you all the time because that's weakness. Kindness and empathy are weakness. Don't forget that.
That's right. That's what Elon taught us.
Did he teach us that? I guess he does kind of live that and completely. He only killed a few hundred thousand people.
Well, he said empathy is the greatest weakness of the Western world. He said that on Rogan's podcast,
oh, that's
verbatim.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Strive to be like Elon and one of his kids. I'm sure they're fine.
Oh, that's
Imagine that's your dad.
I mean, I don't have a great dad, so I would take if I'm gonna have a shitty dad, and I'll take one that leaves me like $16 billion when he dies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'd be
fair.
down. If I already have an estranged father, I'll take that. But I hear your point. You must have a good father.
Well, we won't get into it.
He's a fan of the show.
I don't think that my dad. I know he's subscribed on the YouTube, but I doubt he
Wow.
watches. I don't think he's too busy watching Fox News, and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I talk to him, he's like, "So LA's still on fire?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "What about the riots?" And I'm like, "Dad, please step away from the
Yeah.
TV, please."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I just don't know what to believe." And I go, "Not Fox. Let's start there."
It's an interesting point because like you're okay saying this on your pod. You're just going fully from the heart,
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna upset the Fox News fans. See, I'm coming from the point of view where I'm like, I'll take what I can get. So I just want to be clear. I love Fox News, and it's my favorite channel. And I wish Bill O'Reilly was still on. I go way back, and anyone who loves it, I agree with you.
And that's the clip for Instagram.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, cool. Can I tell you, I fit the characteristics of, I'm grift worthy.
Yeah. So am I.
No, I mean, they'd love to have you.
Yeah.
But
They could win me over. It depends on what. And I'm noticing like certain things are like now there's people who are anti-sunscreen and that's somehow a
is that a new
conservative.
one?
Yeah, that's a new
I
thing.
just got into it.
You just got into
I'm
sunscreen?
trying to get dark spots, so like sunspots. So I just found out about sunscreen. Even though I'm from Del Mar by the beach, where no one ever told me you got to wear sunscreen. But no, I'm like like late 30s white guy with some frustrations in this business in the world. Like that, I am what they're looking for, but I'm choosing not to do it, and I'm like it's
holding you back.
It is holding me back because I know so many people doing it's crystal clear the people doing the grift, and if I really wanted to make this podcast big, I'd say all their names right now.
I mean, I'm gonna be cozying up to them in Austin next year. So.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone I know in Austin is wonderful who's watching this clip. And,
they're all my best friends, and I agree with all of them, and I can't wait to go to the gun range together.
Oh, yeah, you got guns, too?
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you have guns?
Hey, no.
What, have you been to you've been to Cuyahoga Falls?
Yeah, I have been to Cuyahoga Falls. I grew up right near Cuyahoga Falls.
Can I tell you, I was on a bus tour once. With this America's Got Talent tour, and I was really mad at the whole tour bus. There was like a magician who I wanted to fight, and then who else was I mad about? Mostly the magician. There's like some drummer. I wanted to fight a drummer who like drums on trash cans and like ladders. I wanted to fight him, and mostly the magician. And I left the group, and like even when I have money, I still have trouble paying money for fun things. But I was like, you know what? Or healthy things. I was like, I got an Uber to go I found a hiking trail in Cuyahoga Falls, and it was really cold. And I was like, I want to hike. And I don't know where I am. I just know I'm on a hiking trail. And my plan was to leave the hiking trail, then Uber home. And then my phone, it got so cold that, you know how like you ever have your phone so hot and it goes like your phone's too hot, so we're taking a break. My phone got so cold that it died.
I've never seen that happen before.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that
Falls.
could happen.
And I had the craziest, most really beautiful thing where I just I don't know where I'm staying. Like I don't know how to. I'm helpless. I'm just a helpless
in Cuyahoga Falls.
I couldn't have survived in 1990. I've had you have a road map. You have to talk to a stranger at a gas station to get a road map or even ask directions. I would just die in my car. But. So I just walked around. I'm like confused, but just being zen about it. And I can't contact people to say where I am. And then I found some bar, and I was like, and I got rejected twice. So I'm like, can I charge my phone? People just like left me to die, you know. And then I found some bar, and then they let me charge my phone. And then this family like recognized me, and like it was all from being lost. I found like some people to like feed my soul and make me feel like worthy and purposeful, and like some people said that made them smile at some point in life, and it was like a really good. So I have a good memory near your town.
Good, I'm happy to hear that. There's a decent comedy club that's in Cuyahoga Falls.
What's it called?
I should know this because I did a spot there in November, but I'm blanking.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm sure if you looked up Comedy Club Cuyahoga Falls, it's the only thing that would come up.
and then LeBron James is from there, no? Akron
oh yeah, it was a whole thing. So when I was in math class in 7th grade, my math teacher, Mrs. Urbanski, used to brag about being friends with LeBron's mom because at the time the big controversy in the news was should he go to college or straight into the NBA, and there was a whole big discussion about it. And I think he made the right decision. Seems like it. But then obviously everybody got so mad at him for the Miami thing, and people were burning jerseys and protesting. And then he came back and like won Cleveland its first championship in a while. And it is like a sports city, right? Like they love sports in Cleveland. Monty. And so biggest. Come here.
Am I helping the podcast?
Honey,
LeBron James.
Honey. Yeah.
That's cool. So you know someone who knows his mom.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of relatives of celebrities. I enjoy that. I appreciate a celebrity sighting in real life in the wild. I'm not like starstruck, but it's exciting to me. Like with the dog, it helps. Like one time my dog met Amanda Knox. That was really exciting. one time my dog met Elizabeth Berkley. People come up to the
That's
dog.
huge. Yeah.
And then I pretend I don't know what's going on. You know, they love that. That's what they want.
I do that too. I get really nervous and I feel like the answer is to just play it cool. And I've had so many like famous clients throughout work over the years that I feel like in order for them to feel safe, I have to pretend that I don't know who they are so that they don't think I'm going to do something weird with their information.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I was watching Rosie O'Donnell on, this is what I do with my I don't have any kids, and this is what I do with my free time. Rosie O'Donnell's on some Irish talk show because she moved to Ireland. So she's on like the Irish Tonight Show, and she's talking about whatever, and she's saying how much she loves it there because people allow her to be like in CVS and in America. People come up to her and they talk trash to her because Trump hates her and openly, you know, and it's really sad. Like she left for comfort. Like I mean, she didn't leave because I'm a celebrity and if Trump's leaving, I'm leaving. She left because Trump is out to get her for the last 20 years and. Can you imagine the biggest bully on the planet is the president and he hates you? Like that's anyway. So she says like in Ireland, people come up to she talks to someone in the store, whatever. Then when they're done, they go, "By the way, I love A League of Their Own. You're great. Peace."
Wow.
And she loves it.
That's fantastic.
So I think that's what you do.
Yeah.
Do you want to practice on Betty?
Betty.
As a famous.
Betty. Oh my God. Oh, you're just a regular dog.
No, you
Love
don't
your
know
work.
her name.
No,
you did it wrong. You did it completely wrong.
Oh my goodness. What a beautiful dog. Hello. I don't recognize you at all.
There you go.
Great work in that one movie.
What do you think, Betty?
She's so cute. What does she weigh?
You don't ask a woman in Los Angeles her weight. That was so disgusting.
You're right. I apologize. Cancel me. Cancel me now.
Yeah, canceled is big. That's the way. Remember when people got scared to be canceled? Now they're like trying to be canceled, like literally.
Yeah.
What would you be down to be canceled for? Like, I'm not kidding. Say I'm like a publicist and I can get you canceled.
Should I really honestly say?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what I'm saying? You can say a racist thing.
Yeah.
You could use a word that's taken the wrong. Like, I mean, I'm Jewish. Trump just said Shylock, which is like an antiquated anti-Semitic word to describe bankers.
Oh, I've never even heard that.
Yeah, it's like it's an old man racist word for.
Is it weird that I'm impressed that Trump knows that?
Well, Biden's
his vocabulary is so limited.
Yeah, it's but he thank God the one word he knows is the hurtful word to a group of people. But he used that the other day, and like I feel like if someone else said it, they'd get in trouble for that. But it's like a word that is there's too much people. No one has the attention span for like it's too complicated. But I'm saying that's a fun one to get canceled for.
That is a fun one.
But because it's just like who cares?
Yeah.
I mean I care, but no one cares unfortunately. But
it's true.
So I guess maybe that's not good enough though. Like you're moving to Austin, you gotta get canceled, but and like that's why you went there, and then you have a whole story.
Maybe I'll pick like trans people in sports or something. Maybe that'll be my downfall. We'll see.
But can I tell you? Because that's when there's nuance involved.
There is nuance involved.
And
I'm in Camp Nuance.
And you could Camp New. Oh, you could do this. You gotta spin this.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't handle like Taylor hits dogs. Like that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I could do a dog thing. I mean, yeah, I can't. I
could never do anything racial. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Homophobic.
But like even like Vanessa Hudgens, she got in trouble for like she was saying like it's okay that people. She said something like that was accepted to be like. Some people are gonna die. Let's have fun though. You know, like
something stupid like that.
Yeah, like but I'm just saying like you could say something that's too soon, or like that's not nice.
I would be canceled for like a too soon thing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe maybe that's my road.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah.
But like it's fun. There's a fun way to get.
I should let it find me.
Okay.
I should just show up in Austin ready, arms open, like controversial topic, fall in my lap. Let the universe guide me.
I hear you. I don't. Forgive me for pressuring you. Just let it fall in your lap. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah. Is there like a breed of like? Can I tell you what I would do? Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm pro buying dogs.
Yeah, I get that. I'm anti French bulldog. That's a thing. People
Oh
get
yeah,
mad about that. That's a very popular breed.
because the dogs they're like
They're
it's hard,
broken.
it's hard for them to live. It's
Mhm.
sad. Yeah. My friend Freddie is like that. He gave me a whole speech about that. Yeah.
I'm pretty. I mean, it's not on the dog. Like when I see one, I
You
treat
want
it
it to
just
live
like
its
I would
best
treat any
life.
other dog.
Yeah.
But with the owners, I'm like, of all the dog breeds,
You're participating in a problematic situation.
totally.
Are there any races that you feel the same way about?
No.
See, you even answered no too quick. I'm trying to help. I'm sorry. I respect your boundaries. Are you pro-Ukraine?
Yeah, I'm from Ukraine.
No, but I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, that's that's really intense. But
You know what? No one cares about Ukraine anymore, though. No one's been. Gaza stole our thunder years ago. Like it's over for us.
I'm trying to keep this podcast fun, but it's a horrifyingly tragic. It's all of it's bad. I mean, it's interesting what people choose to like. There's 10,000 horrible things, and then listen. I support Ukraine. I have Ukrainian air conditioning people I use. I love them. And,
I thought you were about to say I have Ukrainian air conditioning, and I was going to be like, what the fuck is that?
I have Ukrainian
There's a little bit of Chernobyl in it, or a little bit of radiation in your air conditioning.
I didn't make that joke. I dated a Ukrainian girl for a minute. I have a Ukrainian lawyer.
We're everywhere.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
My neighbors are Russian. They stole money from our HOA. And I talked about it on Adam Carolla podcast, and then one of them heard it. But he liked it, though. But he's not the one that stole the money. I don't know for sure if he's Russian or Ukrainian. Forget me. It's hard to tell. They speak,
Mm-hmm.
But my neighbors, after Russia started the war, they started being friendlier. My friend who's the child of Russian immigrants, I asked her because I moved into this neighborhood of like a bunch of Russians, and they're very unfriendly, and they don't wave if I wave at them.
Of course not. They think you're a moron if you smile at them. It's a whole thing.
You said it. I didn't say that. I'd love to get canceled for speaking out about how Russians are unkind to me.
Yeah.
In my neighborhood. And
but everyone will agree with you because they're just generally unkind. Oh, that must be my roommate.
Is this pause or we keep?
Or maybe it's not. It was just a neighbor.
Hey, Betty.
Oh, both dogs are
Betty,
down.
come here.
Come here. Come back.
Sorry for
It's
your
okay.
point. Betty, come here.
Monty, come up here. Come back to the couch.
Betty, come here. Oh, but Russians. So my friend who's a child of Russians or born, immigrant parents, she says what I did wrong is for Russian people, you need to introduce yourself and bring a cake or something and say, I'm your new neighbor. Thank you for having me in your community. She's like, then they'll treat you like family. But this is one person's point of view. She says they treat you like family or you're dead to me. But it's to the point where like I think like the Sixth Sense, I'm like, are you all ghosts or am I the ghost? Because you guys, I could be like, hi, good morning, how are you? They just look through my soul like I'm not there. And they steal money from the HOA.
I mean, I've known a lot of scammy fucking Russians. There's a reason it's a stereotype.
But it's a cultural thing of
It's survive. Everything is survival at the end of the day with them. They came up. The reason Russian people are so like hardened is because they've had an impossible like coming from there. It's just communism wrecked everybody except the elite, like 1% of 1%, right?
Except for us.
And so everybody there just came up from parents who waited in bread lines and couldn't get work and couldn't get access to any kinds of social programs, not really. And it's just like a very cold environment, both literally temperature wise and societally. Like it's fend for yourself, don't be an idiot. Being stupid is really a huge threat there. So if you're perceived as stupid, people will like banish you because it's a threat.
Really?
Yeah. I've had to deal with some of my own stuff psychologically just from coming up in that, because I notice that I get so judgmental if I perceive somebody to be stupid. And it's kind of the thing that triggers me the most because it puts me in fight or flight. Because I was brought up with this stupidity is the ultimate physical threat thing.
Oh, wait. So I see. So when you say Russian, you mean like USSR. So like your family is involved in everything you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was all the USSR.
Interesting.
It wasn't even Ukraine
Right.
yet when I was born.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're saying Ukrainians would have the same. You think if I had Ukrainian neighbors, they wouldn't smile at me also?
Yeah, probably. If they're older.
I'm saying my Ukrainians, every Ukrainian in my life has been a love.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And there's nice Russians out there too.
They're all really lovely when you get to know them and you kind of melt the ice shield down a little bit. if you can break through, and food helps in the breakthrough for sure, like bringing treats. It's like a dog, right? It's like a nervous dog. You just bring a treat and put it in your hand and see if they come get it.
Do you speak multiple languages?
I speak Russian.
Russian and what else? English?
Trying.
Have you met Yakov Smirnoff yet?
No.
He would have you on his podcast.
Oh, he has a podcast? Of course he has. Everyone has a podcast.
He lives... Have you heard of him?
Of course.
Do your parents know about him?
He's a legend, I'm sure.
He, like, he's one of these guys that, like, everyone's parents know. He was so famous in the 80s. Like, he was Ronald Reagan's favorite comedian.
Incredible.
He was... I hung out with him in...
We're huge Reagan fans here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Reagan, shout out to Ronnie. I went to the Ronald Reagan Museum. Have you been there?
No.
It's in Simi Valley, I think.
Okay.
I think Simi Valley.
Santa Barbara? No.
It's on the way to there. But my little cousin wanted to go to the Star Wars exhibit, and it was at the Ronald Reagan Museum. So we went, and we're like, we're here. Do you want to just check out the Ronald Reagan stuff, too? Because, like, we're here. It was a joy.
What's in the museum? Is it like, here's how we put crack on the streets? Like, what's... What are the exhibits?
I'm trying to help you in Austin. You can't say this kind of stuff.
I love the crack on the streets.
There you go. Can I tell you, a lot of museums are like really antiquated and like old and weird. Like if you go to like the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum, it's like gross.
It's so weird.
It's like disgusting, and like I don't feel comfortable touching things. And also like it was made before the internet, so like Ripley's Believe It or Not, it's a bunch of clips of the Dean Cain TV show, and it's like here's a picture and then here's a video. It's like it's the internet. The internet killed it. There's something to touch, but like put your hand in here, it's gross. But the Ronald Reagan Museum, it was like up to date. Technology was so good. They have like a CGI like Ronald Reagan talking thing, and it's like really realistic and cool. And
here's how we made homelessness worse.
Yeah, historically I think it's worth going to. And then they always
I'll put it on my bucket list.
Put it on your bucket list. Yeah, before you die.
Yeah.
I encourage you to go to the Ronald Reagan Museum. And there's like old people who are like really into it. There's a recreation of the Oval Office, and they explain why it's an oval.
Do you remember?
That's
a good question. Why is it oval?
It was something about how everyone feels like you're no one feels like they're like, it's either that or safe, something for security. I don't know. I forgot the reason. It was either so everyone feels like there's no corners. Everyone feels like they're part of it, or that so no one can do. I don't remember. We could look it up. Problem with life now is everything can be chat GPT, and there's no reason to have any curiosity anymore, or to like hold on. We're all losing our brains. We're not using our brain. It's a muscle we're not using.
I know.
What do we do?
What do you do to take care of your brain?
I don't do a lot of good, but I don't do a lot of bad. So I hope I'm even, because I don't drink a lot. I don't do drugs. So I hope that I play like brain games on not brain game. I play like a puzzle game on my iPhone. I convince myself that I'm helping my brain.
It is helpful.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I don't do a lot of corrupting things to my brain. I mean, I stare at screens 45 hours a day.
Who among us doesn't?
What's the biggest number you've had on your screen time alert? Do you have a screen time alert on your phone?
I do. I have it every Sunday. My sweet spot where I'm like, okay, I don't hate myself this week is 5 hours.
A week or a day?
A day.
Right.
Yeah. If I've been really, really bad that week, it'll go over 6 hours. It'll be like pushing 7. That's when it's like, oh God, what have I done?
It's so crazy. Like, I've had mine be like 10 hours.
Whoa.
And then I'm like, well, I was in the car for like an hour and a half, and like weighs it's also, and okay, well that, but then I'm like, well, that's 8.5 hours still. And I'm like, well, you know, like even compromising like my integrity, it still gets down to like 8 hours and 15 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? But I'm editing, I'm working.
Yeah,
like
that's the thing. I edit on my phone. I have to post on my phone. There's a lot of work stuff that happens on there. It's not all, and then it's 3 hours of TikTok before bed.
Do you love TikTok?
I do. That 12 hours it was gone was the worst.
Oh, like, were you heartbroken?
Oh yeah, I
Are
was
you
unwell.
are you a producer of TikTok content also?
I make TikTok content, but I'm just a consumer above all.
I've always been grossed out by it, so that's not my thing. But
Don't open it if you haven't yet, because it's the most addicting of all of them, I think.
I don't allow. I mean, I hear you. I use it. I started using it again after it didn't get canceled because I realized I have to participate, and like I stayed away from it because I was just like I went to the Pentagon and they're like, you can't have TikTok on your phone here. I mean, this is not a
What?
joke.
Wait, what?
People in Texas in government and like the Pentagon and maybe the Capitol, they were not allowed to have TikTok on their phone at least before it got canceled and closed down.
They
Because
check your
it's
phone. They're like,
Oh
TikTok's
no,
on
I
here.
didn't check my phone, but before I went into someone's office, I had to put my phone inside like a secure thing before I went into the office.
Hmm.
It's because people have TikTok and stuff, and now Trump is out there with his normal phone. But Obama doesn't have
Yeah.
you don't call the president on the phone like that, you know? But Trump started this thing where everyone just has like
What Dave Chappelle makes people put their bags in, like those yonder, is the yonder pouch.
Oh, funny. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a technology that happens.
Yeah.
But no, but because Chinese, this is not conspiracy. It's the Chinese out. They were stealing. They're listening to everything. You download the app, they know what we're doing. They're hearing us right now.
Yeah. God forbid the Chinese steal our data. Our data is supposed to be stolen here at home by Mark Zuckerberg only.
Like isn't it funny? Like we were all just like we fell into this trap on Facebook of like, what's your address? Oh, okay. What's your phone number? Oh, okay. Like, send me, upload 7 more photos of yourself, and then like all of this nonsense, and then it's like, oh, look at this AI. How cool is it? Oh, upload pictures of yourself, and we'll tell you what you look like in high school, and like, oh, this is fun. This is cute. We're just giving, like, we just played along and to the end of society.
And now I have to worry about my parents not having the discernment. If someone called them, and there's so much footage of me talking online, there's so much.
Oh yeah.
There's no way that someone couldn't just easily string together like a 5-hour podcast of me saying insane things.
Yeah.
And then there's those scammers who call your family and are like, oh, we kidnapped so and so, here they are talking. And I like worry about my family falling for stuff like that.
Just don't have any audio of you going, help me, mom and dad,
Yeah.
please. Now I'm scared.
Now you're doing it. We have code words. I've had to warn them and be like, okay, this is what you have to listen for.
What's your code word?
Well, it would just be, there's no footage of me speaking Russian at all. I really don't speak Russian publicly.
On purpose?
Well, now it's on purpose. Before it was just accidental, but now I think I'm going to keep it that way just in case.
Wow.
So the identity thieves have a harder time.
But they can't, sorry to break things, but I have seen like a AI thing talk and change someone's language. So that is already happening.
So it's too late for my master plan.
No, but keep going. But it doesn't hurt to not keep going with it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you speak to your parents in Russian?
Mostly.
Do you ever do the thing where like you're with your family and then you talk trash about somebody and like in Russian?
Totally. Yeah, what's the point of knowing another language?
Right? I know a guy who told me, it was a woman who told me that she's Iranian, Persian. What's the preferred thing? Persian. They say Persian.
I think it's Persian. Yeah.
And see, I'd love to get canceled for that. That'd be fun.
I could be wrong. I say it all like Persian, right? Because I work with them.
You work with the Persians?
I have.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you feel about them? Say.
Please buy more Ferraris.
Do you sell Ferraris?
No, but I work the front desk.
At a Ferrari place?
Mm-hmm.
Could you get a discount if you bought one?
No.
You don't get like
There's no discounts.
There's no employee discount?
No way.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you driven one?
I'm not supposed to say.
Interesting.
I'm not supposed to drive them is what I'll say. I'm not allowed to.
Interesting answer.
Because I'm not insured at the dealership.
Interesting answer.
Mm-hmm.
One time, a guy I know who likes money and stuff, he's a nice guy, and he's like from the wrestling business, pro wrestling business. So he's a character. He's a good guy, but he's a cartoon character. And he was in Santa Monica. We had lunch. He was in town, and he rented a Ferrari. And then he's like, you want to drive it? And I was like, no, I don't. He's like, come on, it's cool. I'm like, I'm good. I have no desire to. I like who I am. Some other people don't, but I do. I don't need this. I'm not whatever. He's like, it's okay. I have insurance, so anyone can drive it. I'm like, I got peer pressured into. I've never been peer pressured into doing drugs or anything, but or even smoking a cigarette. But I got peer pressured into driving a Ferrari
That's so funny.
next to the beach in Santa Monica. I did it for like 5 minutes. I drove back and forth. The way people react to just being a human driving a Ferrari, and everyone was nice, by the way, but it's 5 minutes. Wow, nice car, bro. Yeah, whoa. But it wasn't making fun of. Everyone was just like, you just get this attention that like someone with like a tiny penis would just dream of, I think. It's just somebody like, I have comedy, so I can get my attention on stage. Like we're all egomaniacs in some way. I found mine. I can go on stage and like I can do a podcast or whatever. Some people don't have that or whatever, so they get a Ferrari.
It's true.
The people, the valet parking it, they were just so kind to me, and like they were just like complimenting the car like it's mine when I parked it. Like it's just, anyways. You may not. Mm-hmm. We don't know if you've experienced
we don't know
this.
if I've driven one, but if I had, I would drive it so slowly because I was so nervous about how expensive it was and the fact that I wasn't supposed to be driving it.
If I had all the money, I just can't imagine having that.
I tell you? So I wouldn't know this, I think, if I didn't work for Ferrari, but it's actually a pretty great investment tool if you do it correctly.
It's an asset?
People can make money on them. They can make money flipping them. They can make money holding on to them. It's one of the few car brands that actually appreciates. Not every single brand, or not every single car and model across the board. And of course, the way that you take care of it has a lot to do with the value. But there's a lot of them that appreciate.
Oh, because it's just a classic car instantly.
Because they're so rare. They don't make that many. They build about 8,000. The factory builds roughly around 8,000 cars a year for the whole world. And so there's very limited runs of each model, and then they're all custom built to order. And so there's only going to be one that's maybe this shade of blue with this interior, with this color wheel, with this color trim, with this, specialty items in it.
Should I buy a Ferrari?
If you can.
How much do they cost? If you told me 100,000 or $1 million or 500,000, I would have no idea.
On average, they range from about like 3 to 8.
300 to 800?
Mm-hmm.
If I went in there and I bought one, and I used your name, I said that you got me in, would they kick back money to you?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you telling this to your fans?
Because I don't have any friends that are rich enough to afford Ferraris.
But you might have fans.
Well, you heard it here first.
That's not a good. You really.
You're right.
You get a referral discount, or
yeah.
you get a referral. But would you do? What would you do though? Would you say give my referral discount to them just so they can pay less, or would you say give? Okay, good. See, that's what we all need to get better. I'm projecting onto you because that's my instinct. Just take my discount. No, you got to be like.
But that kind of money, because everything is relative, right? For someone that can afford a Ferrari, $100 to them is like $1 to me, right? There's such a disparaging amount of value for someone that has that much money versus what it means to me. Like you think about what $1 million is to like a Jeff Bezos, it's a drop in the bucket. Meanwhile, it's life-changing money to us.
Right. So what percentage would you get?
I wouldn't get a percentage. I've gotten like couple $100 here and there for bringing people in, but
you bring someone in to buy a Ferrari and they give you
$200. Basically, I know it's nothing.
I need to talk. What's your boss's name? Jeff. Jeff, this is bullshit. Jeff, come on, bro. You got a Ferrari. If Jeff wants a Ferrari, does he get a wholesale?
Yeah.
Jeff could get a wholesale Ferrari.
Totally.
What's a wholesale Ferrari cost?
I mean, 3 to 7 to 800. It depends which one it is.
Right.
So when it's new, when you're building it out and you're buying it from the factory, you're paying MSRP and then plus whatever features you decide to add to it, because certain paint colors are more expensive, or if you do carbon fiber, it's more expensive. If you add a lift kit, yada yada. There's options, right, that make it more expensive. But when you're buying it aftermarket, a lot of times you're then buying it off the owner. Like at my dealership, we consign most of the inventory is consigned. So it depends on what the seller is
I'm
willing to
pretending I know
let
what
go of it for.
consign means. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
consign.
Well, it's like we're
What
selling
does
it
that
on
mean?
behalf of the owner, and we're getting a cut for
Right.
selling it for them because we're the ones that have the buyers, right?
Right.
So if you had a Ferrari, if you're like sitting on an F8 that you're trying to get rid of,
Yeah.
and it's gone up in value, and maybe you bought it for 500,000, but you want 700,000 for it because it's harder to get that car and that color, whatever.
Is that a good investment? Like I bought a house when I had money with my money. I thought that was a good investment, you know. But is that a good investment to just buy a Ferrari and keep it in the garage and just let it increase in value?
It can be. I mean, something like the Enzo that came out in the early 90s was probably like 500,000 back then, and now it's like 2 million.
Oh, I should have bought an Enzo in the 90s.
Yeah. I should have bought property in the 80s. What was I doing? Not being born? What a fucking loser.
Can I tell you the best people to if you ever want to hang out at a nice house, you become friends with someone who was famous in the 90s? They all have these baller houses in the hills that they just bought and they own, and they probably have to pay property tax. I don't know how. So maybe they spend 20 grand a year on their house that they own,
Crazy.
and they just have the best view of the city, whatever, and then you can ask them questions about Scream or whatever movie you want to find out about, and but yeah, 90s was I mean, in hindsight, it was a horrible. It taught us a lot of bad lessons for the world, but but that was the time to be in. Besides, like, you know, they didn't have cures for things. They had less cures for things than
Yeah. I went to a beachside property that would probably be 10, if not $15 million now, like on PCH. Didn't burn down. One of the ones that didn't burn, but like along that strip a little further north. And it belonged to, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name because it's like a weird name, but you might know who I'm talking about.
The creator of Full House?
No. She was an actress, and I think at the beginning of the video, like she wore a crazy costume and her leg went around the clock. Do you know what I'm talking about?
In the video? What do you mean in the video?
Oh my gosh. She had her own. She was like the star of her 90s sitcom. And brunette. She wore crazy tights. Someone is screaming.
Fran Drescher?
No. Oh my gosh.
Wait, this is important.
It is important.
Why were you at her house?
Because I'm also a notary during
Who are you? Who are you?
When I said I've interacted with like random celebrities for work, it's because I'm a notary. So I get like notary clients that are every once in a while someone famous, or I meet them at Ferrari.
This is wild. Wait, a 90s actress who had her own show?
Yeah.
And there was Suzanne Summers?
No.
What age?
Her name, it has to do, there's something solar or lunar about her name. Is it like Soleil Moon Frye? Oh my God.
Wow.
I knew I was going to get it. I knew I would arrive at it. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
She's from like the 80s, maybe.
Oh, okay.
The 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Punky Brewster.
Yep. That's what it was.
And her husband created Punk'd.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they have beachfront property.
No, I think it's a combined forces of
that 80s wealth.
The 80s, 90s, 2000s wealth. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. She was a sweetheart.
And when did she get notarized?
I don't remember.
Give us spill some secrets. That's a fun thing to get canceled for. Like tell us a celebrity's notary. Don't say who it is, but where did they get notarized? Oh,
I have such a good one, and I can't say what it was.
But don't say who it is. But what is the notary?
Well, it's a guy, and it was just a healthcare directive and a will and trust. But it's for a celebrity whose whole thing is that he's.
Is it the guy on Netflix?
Maybe.
I
can't say.
Wait, who else is not gonna die? Are you talking about the actor from the movie Highlander?
No.
I mean, there's the guy on Netflix who says he's never gonna die. He's not an actor.
Yeah, he's not an actor.
Wait, I don't know what's happening. Wait, I love that you're just so comfortable just saying that.
I guess I shouldn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw him on CNN. I didn't watch the documentary. I saw him on CNN. He looks okay. For all that shit he's doing, I'm like, you look fine for your age. Like, you're gonna get hit by a car or something. Like,
Yeah.
I wish him well. I don't hope he gets hit by a car, but
Apparently, he drives through the neighborhood very slowly.
But does he live in LA? Are we talking about
Yeah.
the guy?
I know where he lives.
The
I've
guy
been to
from
his
the
house.
Netflix.
Yeah.
But can he sue you and like murder your family now?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I didn't say who it was. Neither of us said who it was. Some guy from Netflix.
I don't even know who we're talking about, honestly.
Yeah, you don't even know who we're talking about.
Wow.
Neither does anybody else.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a fun one.
Wow. Cool. What's your favorite celebrity sighting out in the wild?
Oh my gosh. I rarely get starstruck unless it's like I'm kind of obsessed with the work. So people know this about me, but you don't. I'm like very fucking obsessed with the Fast and Furious franchise. They're like my favorite.
Good.
They're my favorite movies. I always go opening day. I've seen all of them a million times.
Good for you.
And I've seen Jordana Brewster like twice in the wild. And
like at her house and through her window?
No, one time at Ferrari. Yeah, one time she came in there. I think her husband was buying a car from us. And then another time I saw her out in the wild, like out in Santa Monica somewhere.
What'd you say to her?
Nothing.
When you see her walk in, do you get to talk to her?
No, I have to play it cool. It's like part of my job.
But you don't go welcome. Do you need some tea?
I do that. Yeah.
So you said welcome to her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's talking to her. Don't why you
That's true. No, you're right.
You got to talk.
I'm sure I must have offered her a drink.
Wow.
I've actually tried to DM her to come on this podcast because it's like a dream of mine to have somebody from Fast and Furious on.
Did you say hi? I'm the creepy lady from the Ferrari dealership.
No.
Wait, do people walk into Ferrari? Can you smell it if they're full of shit and they don't have any money?
Yeah, easily.
Like, how often does that happen? A lot, right?
A lot.
And then they asked to drive.
Well, they always act really weird.
Right.
So they always give themselves away
They're like
very
laughing
quickly.
with their friend and stuff. I did that in high school once. I'm not proud of it. I was with douchebags and we went to some car dealership.
You can just tell because there's this weird, uncomfortable air that people come in with as if they feel like you're going to sense that they can't afford it. So they start trying to like posture to make up for it.
Right.
It's an interesting study of human psychology to watch how people act in there.
Are you like, can you tell like, are you right 100% of the time that you can tell?
Yeah, because I've been doing it. I've been there for going on 12 years. So at this point, it's I've gotten my Malcolm Gladwell 10,000 hours of judging people.
So what do you do? Is your job to filter them out and like tell them to leave?
Yeah, I'm the gatekeeper there.
So they can't drive a car without getting past you?
There's no test drives anyways.
So what are they trying? They're trying to test drive, aren't they?
The ones that don't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, and that's part of how I can filter them out.
All right, let's try it. Hi. Oh, hey, I'm Rich and
No.
No, I don't know why you just did that, miss, but I
No.
Can I talk to your supervisor? I'm appalled. I'm a prince from
There's no supervisor.
Beyonce just flew out to my island.
Do you know what it is? It's always people saying stuff like that. I had a guy call me there the other day. I was at work and he called and he started talking about how he had put down a certain amount of money on this car. But he was saying he had put down $120,000 and he's like, I paid that money and, I'm coming to pick up my car. I paid this $120,000. This is like $1 million car. So already I'm like, this person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
And then when I was kind of very politely, very gently trying to get him off the phone by being like, why don't you go to our website and check out our inventory and then give me a call back when you know exactly what car you're talking about. Then he starts going, well, you should know that I won a Purple Heart for solving terrorism.
He solved terrorism.
He solved terrorism. And at that point, I hung up on him out of respect.
You do for America.
Yeah.
You hung up on a hero who solved terrorism.
Yeah. I wanted to protect him.
Wow. You're like, I'm a terrorist and I just want you to be safe, so I'm going to hang up on you right now. Wow.
But because crazy people call there all the time.
Like every day?
Yeah, constantly.
And you from other countries, like people just prank calling? And
people prank call. Kids call a lot.
And like, are they like, what do they say?
I mean, they'll ask about test drives, they'll ask about really expensive, rare cars, or they'll just start saying crazy shit. And I mean, again, I have an ear for it after doing it all these years.
But what if like, hey, I'm rich, I want to test drive. What can we do about this?
I mean, if you said that, I wouldn't buy it.
No, but I'm rich.
Yeah.
I
If you're really
actually am
rich and you're going to
rich.
buy one, then there's like exceptions. Then you can drive. There's some cars that are demo cars that are there to be test driven.
And you have to sign a bunch of paperwork before
You get vetted heavily.
And can you do it the same day?
Yeah, if you've been vetted.
They call like the Pentagon and they're like,
Yeah.
who's this guy?
We check your credit. We check your
Wow.
finances. Yeah.
Wow. Do you know your credit score?
Yeah.
Look at you.
It's not good enough for a Ferrari, I'll tell you that.
What if I just have what if my credit score is 400 but I have $1 million cash?
I'd tell you to make better choices. I'd be like, you don't need a Ferrari.
That's fair. That's fair. Wow. I used to work in the notary adjacent business.
Did you? What'd you do?
I've used the word adjacent twice in this conversation.
It's a good word. It's an SAT word.
In high school, I worked. That's my safety word with my parents. If there's ever any scam,
Adjacent.
I say adjacent. I worked at Postal Annex. It's like mailboxes, etc. type store, and there was a notary there, and there's just a bunch of scumbags that worked there that they took a notary class and then they're just like they felt like they were cooler than like the higher status employees because they could notarize. There's also a money order machine. I was allowed to use the money order machine, but there was a coworker who stole money from the money order machine.
Oh no.
A lot of drama at these things. Like one guy shipped drugs. There was a guy who shipped drugs, and like I was like a little like nerd kid, and I was like I could like someone told me you can tell someone's shipping drugs if they pay cash and it's overnight FedEx and international. That's how you know that they're shipping drugs. So I'm just like a little do-gooder, and I told the UPS guy like, "Hey, I think this is drugs," and they checked it, and it was. And the guy came back, and he wanted to fight, and like he was pissed off. It was like after hours. I thought I was gonna die, and it wasn't worth it for my. A little advice to everyone: if you have a job where you get paid $6.25 an hour, don't upset the drug lords.
Pretty good advice.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just talk. I will. How much money would you give him up for?
None. There's no way.
Is there any amount of money that you would be like, this is too much to pay for the surgery he needs, God forbid?
No, but I also have dog insurance, thank God.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was talking to someone who has kids and like their dog has like gum disease, and like she's like, I'm just gonna do the teeth cleaning 'cause it's $200, and they got to do an anesthesia thing to fix the gum thing. It's $800, and I'm just like, hey, dude, if you don't take care of that, it's gonna get worse. I shamed.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I would spend if you're like $6,000 to. I'd be like, okay. Oh, so they stay alive? They don't slowly stop being alive? I would. Yeah, there's no money that I wouldn't. I'm gonna figure it out. I'd rob your Ferrari dealership.
Yeah. I mean, I learned the hard way with that with my last dog. She had insurance, but she had a heart murmur before we got on insurance, so they considered it a pre-existing condition. So they didn't cover anything, and I spent $10,000 out of pocket on her like end of life care just to get a couple more months.
I would. You do that. I'm sorry to bring up a sad.
No, it's okay.
Thing.
But all that being said, do you have dog insurance for Betty?
I do, but everyone I know who has the same dog insurance just had it taken away.
Really?
Is nationwide.
I have nationwide.
Two people, I know everyone. 3 people I know who have dogs with nationwide. They said that it was taken away. But I haven't received it. But I don't check my mail enough and look at it. I throw things away without opening them.
I'm gonna have to look at it now.
But they said that they got rid of the dog thing. But it might be a certain weight, maybe, or I don't know. But
I gotta look into that because I've been happy with nationwide so far.
These 3 people lost their health care.
Wow.
For their dog. Yeah.
Yikes! That took a sad turn.
Listen. Do you cut out the parts that are sad, or do you make people?
No, I make people listen.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice as a professional dog owner for me? I've had her for 4 years now.
I mean, I think you do a better job than most because you take her everywhere, so she gets to experience so much life. I mean, look at that face.
Do you see this tongue?
That tongue is magical. Wait, put it back. Bring it back.
It's still there. You gotta zoom. Can you zoom in on this part with?
I'll zoom in the, yeah.
Oh, you can do like that?
I can do like that. Look at her. Oh my God. What a precious angel.
What celebrities has your dog met?
What celebrities has my dog? I don't think that he's met any celebrities.
Ask me.
What celebrities has your dog met?
John Travolta.
Oh my God.
That's his. Tommy Lee. Caroline Ray. She lives a good life.
She lives an amazing life. Look at her.
I brought her to the Comedy Store one night, and I was in the back area, and John Travolta and Tommy Lee came in just like get away. You know, that's where people like our status we go to be. You know, we need privacy. You know, away from all the peasants. And John saw my dog, and he sat down for an hour and a half and talked to me and my friend and held my dog, and he shared my dog with like Tommy Lee and stuff. And like, but everything good in my life is from this dog. Like, I wish I had a dog in my 20s.
Yeah, I got a dog. I had my first dog from 19, so I've like only known dog ownership my whole life.
That's such a mature like responsibility to take on.
Yeah, I mean, I like structure and I like responsibility.
Wow, look
Initially,
at you.
I got her though because I was in a failing relationship, and it was like a band-aid for the relationship.
Oh, you were trying to keep the relationship going. Like, let's get a dog.
I don't even know if it was that. It was like I was bored in the relationship, and we were living together, and I had always wanted a dog, so I just got a dog. And in retrospect, it definitely made things a lot more challenging, but also I got so used to the structure of doing all the dog things that you have to do that then it's like, that's all I know.
Right. Yeah, we travel, and I was always worried about being a bad dad. But then, like, during COVID, I was just like, I got to do this. And everything good in my life is from this dog. And she's the best filter. Like, if someone, like, sees her and is like, ugh, I'm like, oh, you suck.
Yeah, immediately.
You-
immediately no.
Yeah, but like you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like also like there's people who don't like you don't have to love dogs.
Yeah, you
like,
do.
I mean fair, correct. Like it is a red flag for sure if you don't love dogs. But like I don't love hyenas. But if you were like I have a hyena and it's safe and it's cute. Like I'm like, "Wow, you got a hyena." Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for the two of you. That's nice. But some people who don't offer that for my dog, and it's crazy. They're just like, ugh.
There's something so endearing about men with small dogs.
But
it
to
just
you,
warms my heart.
To you, though.
I
but,
guess.
I mean, there's women
Yeah.
also who think it's like gay. You know?
It's not
Or it's
gay.
like
I think it's
effeminate
sweet.
or whatever pejorative
Yeah.
unkind thing to say. But no, but you're a thought. Can I give constructive criticism about you?
Mm-hmm.
You are too you are too well adjusted to be a comedian and also to be funny. It's odd.
Thank you.
It's really weird.
Thank you. That's very nice. I keep a very tight lid on my crazy.
You-
Everyone thinks I have such a good head on my shoulders, and I do, like to an
Yeah.
extent, for sure. I have a really good grasp on being a normal human being.
Yeah.
I have demons. I just keep such a tight lid
Give
on
me a
it.
demon. This is give the podcast. That's what they want. Share a demon.
This is an example of me being crazy. I really shouldn't even be sharing this, but I had a crush on this guy, and he was dating somebody, and he was like trying to keep it a secret, and I fucking found out who it was.
And you killed her?
No.
Did you like poison her?
No, of course not. I'm
Did
not.
you, like,
That's
slash
where
her
the lid is on it.
tires?
No, but I just know, and it feels good to know.
You just figured out who they're dating?
Uh huh.
But like if we're being real, you can figure that out in like 7 seconds though.
Yeah, this one was a little more complex. He's like actively trying to keep it a secret, and I found out anyway.
But how? I mean, but you didn't spend an hour, did you? I'm not criticizing,
yeah.
but it took a while.
It took a while. It took a couple months.
Oh, but like,
Yeah.
what kind of tactics are we talking about? Like,
I mean, psycho tactics, I guess.
but shit, I'm so curious. I'm not even trying to. What like I've learned if you want to look somebody up and see what you're dealing with,
Mhm.
like you can type their phone number into Facebook if they have a Facebook account. Like they're
Oh,
I don't know if that's like invasive to people's privacy, but
Interesting.
you want to see what you're dealing with.
yeah.
I think it's good. Can I tell you? Are you a Jewish friend?
I'm
A
Jewish.
friend, right?
Yeah.
I thought so, but I thought we talked about this. Not like I can tell, but also a beautiful thing to tell.
Mhm.
Anyways, so I talked to a sweet older Jewish woman on the phone yesterday, This is the funniest, most Jewish mom thing on the planet. This is a woman who I saw for the first time in like 35 years a few weeks ago. And like, but I know her. She's like really special in the San Diego community, and my mom knows her. But like from like preschool, like I don't know, but I know of her. Whatever, her family's special, and she's special, and she's lovely. So she talked to me about something, but then she goes, and she's very sincerely, "Listen, I don't know if you're single, but my friend's daughter lives in L.A. Would you like to meet her?" I'm like, it was so crazy. Like, I'm pretty polite to people in the human life who are like older and stuff, but it was so crazy. I made fun of her. I'm just like, this is a very Jewish mom thing that you're saying to me. That you're saying, I know a human who's also Jewish in LA. Would you like to go on a date with her? I don't know I don't know her name. I don't know her job. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know her age.
They all do that though. Older Jewish people love to do that.
But it's psychotic.
Totally.
So I said to her that the easy out is like, if she wants to come to a comedy, this can't be the clip. God forbid that you can't. This cannot be a searchable thing or the clip. But she's like, but it's like, I don't know this person, and she would agree. But like I said, if you want to give her my number, because like I don't know, this Jewish like is a family kind of vibe of like, you know what, it's your friend's daughter. You're a really sweet, kind person. I'm sure she's nice. If she wants tickets to a comedy show, she can text me and we can say hi after the show and we can be friends if she wants a friend or whatever, you know? And then that girl texted me like negative 5 minutes later. Like it could not got it quicker. But she gets it. I said like this is a very Jewish mom thing, and she laughed, she gets it. But I'm like, but you know what's not fair? She knows what I look like. Because she's told this is Taylor Williamson, look him up, whatever. I don't know who you are. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not happening. But like, anyways, it's wild out there. But I want to know how you stalked the person. This is someone you know personally?
No.
Wait, you don't even know the guy.
I told you I am unhinged.
No, but then but it's someone from a dating app?
Yeah.
And then did you talk to them on the dating app?
No.
So you just saw them and then you screenshot it. You're like, I like this person. And you saw their Instagram or something.
Yeah.
Was their profile in the app?
Yeah.
Okay. So then did you follow them?
Yeah.
And then did you DM or anything or like
I've tried. Yeah.
And they ignore. Is it Vin Diesel?
No.
Is it
He's married. I mean, you're not going to guess. It's like a random guy.
Is it Jordana Brewster's husband?
No.
Is it
no one affiliated with Fast and Furious.
I was trying to think of other characters from that. So it was somebody and then you found out that they're dating somebody, and then but how do you but what's the point of figuring out who she, because you're just curious?
Because now I can keep an eye on the relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also it's always it's interesting, like just like in acting or stand up. It's interesting to see who got the part you didn't get.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay if some goon who looks nothing like me gets a thing and I didn't get it. I'm like, okay. But if another goofy Jewish guy gets the part, I'm like, oh, man, I could have been.
I know, it kind of is. But it's like, it's hopeful because now I know he has a type and I'm in that type.
Oh, so
it was a good
it's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Totally.
Oh, so but the bad thing is it keeps you invested.
It keeps me invested, and now I just look at if they're still liking each other's recent posts and stuff, or if they're like in each other's, if they're posting similar stories, then I know they're together.
Do you want me to seduce her and then break them up?
Yeah.
I really don't mind. You just give me her profile. This is great. This will be like,
Teamwork.
Have you done teamwork? Have you ever done an episode, a series, like a cliffhanger on a podcast episode,
Not
and then
yet.
be able to go back and watch the other one? So I will seduce her, and then is she cute?
Yeah.
She's attractive.
She's attractive.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I do know. I don't want to get too much.
What's her name and address? Do you know where she lives?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so like, do you know where her house's property is worth?
No.
You haven't looked up the value.
I don't know
of her
her
property.
address.
Okay, you said you did.
Yeah.
But
No, I just know what city she's in.
Where does she work?
I can't say.
Does she have a good job?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about this? Of all people, Andrew Dice Clay saw on stage go on stage talk about this. Like, he's like, some girl dumped him, but he loved her so much he just wants her to be happy. And I think about it a lot. Like, it was really like, of all the people to give like inspirational messages, that guy did. But like if someone that I really like is like happy without me, but she's
Mhm.
happy, I'm like, you know what? Like one time I was talking to a beautiful woman at the Improv. This is many years ago, and then this is many years ago, and then Steve from Real World Chicago or something. There's like really like I like how I look. I'm a handsome guy. I don't want to put myself down, but this guy looks like Clark Kent, whatever like a handsome
Yeah.
whatever this guy looks like that you're trying to marry. He looks like this kind of guy, and like. He was such a gentleman. He was so kind to me too. Like I would talk, but he cock blocked, and I was standing up talking to her. And for a second, he took my seat and very kindly swooped in, and it was just like some Jedi mind. It was just some like jujitsu where he ended up sitting next to her, and my seat is gone. It was like musical chairs kind of
Yeah.
thing. And then she was really happy. I was like looking in her eyes, talking to her, and I was just like, "I'm happy for you, babe."
Don't yell.
I should look him up and see if they're still together because
It's nice to keep tabs on it. But anyway, that's me proving that I have my crazy parts.
But like, do you have? Is that the guy in your bedroom that had the pictures that you laminated on your wall? Was that him? Like, I thought that was like your cousin or something. That's him. I thought it was like someone who died that you have like a little like you have like a shrine. That's him.
That's so great.
What does he do?
I can't say.
Like, I would say leave it up. You have to edit your own podcast. That's too much work. I respect your boundaries. Does he like dogs though?
Yeah. See, green flag.
If this was a romantic comedy, you would go to his work with your dog and walk around a lot.
Yeah, you're right. I will.
Good.
I'm scheming on big levels here.
Good.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
the problem is if he ever sees this episode, like,
I know, I'm doomed.
I ended up in a TikTok. I'm not. Where did I see? I saw it on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Someone posted. There's an account that I look at called TikTok Cringe or something, and it just shows like cringy TikTok. There was a woman who I don't want you to end up like this. So Baruch Hashem, you end up with this guy, but you gotta delete this episode. And it's okay. So, but her mom is filming her, and it's like moms are young now, which is so weird. It's just so she's like a mom who's probably like 45 and her daughter or 40 and her daughter's like 20. It's like it's weird. It's all weird. So this girl she's very sweet. She's like she's the woman's. It's a sweet video. She's like the camera's on her. Oh my God, he was so nice. He like picked me up, and then she came back from a first date. And then he invited me to come in his basement. I know it sounds crazy. It's like cute. Like he invited me in his basement, but he wanted to show me he made barn doors in the basement, and it was so sweet. She wasn't trying to do anything, and he took me to this, and he invited me to his ice hockey game tomorrow. He plays ice hockey. It's so cute. Oh my God. So it's like a video of just like really cute. What's the word? It's just pure, genuine. It's authentic. It's nice. It's real. It's sweet. And then I looked at there's that one and the last one. The last one is he doesn't talk to me anymore. He found out about the videos.
Oh.
Because she was doing videos like after every date she was doing. Then there was one video I saw too. Oh my God, I found your TikTok. I'm barn door guy. It got millions of views and stuff, and she's just like this loser who just like exploited every single minute.
See, I gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't want you to end up. I wish you all the. I want you to be happy together.
Yeah. Once I get him, he'll never know about all this plotting.
This
is my Taylor Swift mastermind moment.
Is that what she does?
She has a whole song about it.
She's done this to somebody?
She's at least written about it.
Which one was this? Travis Kelce?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, this is less flattering, but that's what they say about Hailey Bieber, is that she crafted a way to get Justin.
I saw the video when she's like 12 and her dad introduces her to him. That's
she like
weird.
Plotted and schemed.
Yeah, I got to do that. Wow, interesting. I'm trying to think if anyone's ever done that to me because I'm a pretty cool guy. No, I mean, as a guy, you get like women who come to your meet and greet. I mean, listen, let's be real. A woman, I think about this all the time. I did this show in Brooklyn a million years ago, or in New York a million years ago. This comedian, this brilliant comedian back there, Jawan Lee. I think it was her. She says like to any, the show ended is a stand-up show, and then she's like, she says to the crowd, if any of you want to like hit on my friend here, she's single, whatever, but she's nice, she like says whatever. And then she's like, if any of you want to hit on the male comedians, just say hi, and you're in. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's all it takes.
But like, if a woman's attracted to a guy comedian, you just show up at the end of the meet and greet, and you just wait around by yourself, and it's just like, oh, I see what's happening, and then they try to murder you eventually, and because you're in like Dayton, Ohio, and the best thing that's ever happened in their life is.
What's the best like DM you've gotten?
When I'm not gonna say who, but when I was on America's Got Talent, I had like a lady who was famous, who was like so into me, and it was like so weird. I mean, it was just like she was like, let's go to and I didn't drink alcohol. I never had alcohol in my life back then, and like she was like, let's go to the beach. We'll drink wine on the beach. It'll be so nice or whatever. But I was also gone for 4 months straight. So like it fizzled out before I even had like there's no I never got to meet her.
Oh.
But like that was I mean I have to have like one better one than that. But like that was not that I have like a lot of those types, but like that was like it's weird like things happen like that. But I mean I have crazy people all the time. Oh my god! I mean any woman has 10,000 more than any comic who thinks she's as cool as whatever.
I wonder if women do this. Maybe you can speak to this. Do you have any women in your DMs who've just been like carrying on a conversation with themselves forever and you've never even accepted it?
Or like just checking in again?
I just have.
I get dudes. I mean,
dudes probably do it to you too, but there's a lot of guys in my DMs who've just been having a full on conversation with themselves for like years and years. And I've never even accepted the message. But when I go to my requests, I can find them in there and they're just talking to themselves.
I have one. God, I wish I prepared for this.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have it. Wait, Darren. Hold on. I'm gonna find the whole thing. Because I found a screenshot of part of it, but I don't have the full thing. My reception's not good enough. But like the start of it is, I sent to my friend Chip. It's the first message was, totally love your body. And then because I did a sketch with my dog, where I do little sketches with my dog because that's where I'm at in my life. And then I'm getting out of the shower. I'm like, Betty, knock, don't you know how to knock? You know, that kind of. And then, so that was totally love your body. And then the next post has nothing. I'm wearing actually the same sweater I'm wearing in this right now. Nice. Yeah. He goes, could you do more shirtless content? Please. But he went on like, there's like 5 more of those. I mean, I have a.
Yeah. You've gotta have a bunch.
I mean, if we're being honest, if we're keeping it 100, as the kids say, I get more dudes who are relentless and inappropriate than women. That's
well, kind of, as a woman, it makes me feel good that you guys are dealing with it too.
Men are creeps.
Yeah.
But women have been creeps too. But I think it's fair to say that some stereotypes are true, and it's fair to assume if someone's being creepy, it's a man.
Lovely. Well, I could keep you all day, but Taylor Williamson, what do you have going on? Where can people find you?
Look at this. Listen, I have a podcast, Almost Alpha. I'd love for you to be on it at one of the someday in this time.
We'll make it happen.
And I have a comedy special. If you type in Taylor Williamson live at the Comedy Store, it's my comedy special. My YouTube, I have other specials on there. I have my whole America's Got Talent journey. I got second place on that thing, and that's the whole thing's on there. And follow my dog. I'm at Taylor Comedy, and my dog's in there, and there's a picture of her with John Travolta. You can see there.
I gotta look that up.
Ask me how many pictures I have with John Travolta.
How many pictures?
0. The fucking photographer at the comedy store took a picture of my dog with John Travolta. It took 0 of me with John Travolta, and I thought he was sitting next to me. The 10 minutes of our conversation, he was sitting right next to us with putzing around with his camera. And then, by the way, the more anti-Semitism that happens in the world, the more Jewish words I use casually, unironically in my life, because I'm like just trying to like. Anyways, but shalom and thank you for having me. And your dog is falling asleep, sitting there. What a cute. You keep your head up and you sleep. Did you know that?
Yeah.
He's just like.
He's the best. You're the best. Thank you for doing the show.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Of course. Thank you everybody for listening. Bye.